arm long enough to reach that button on the bus? I think right in the middle, but I gotta get off. I ain't gonna chance pushing that.
That thing. You can ride your bike underneath here.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't clear it.
You hope. First sign of sidewalk, hit it. Oh, this sucks. Ah. Well, is your arm long enough to reach that button on the
No.
I think right through there, but I got to get off. I ain't gonna chance missing that. Huh?
Go ahead, walk.
Yeah, I got to get off. You're in my way.
Oh, yeah, man. I can make it.
Oh, yeah, but I gotta get back on my bike. Yeah. here, Paul. Trail crossing. You gotta go off-roading. Ah. Say what? Yeah, we're not vehicles. So this is how you get to Hebron, you know. Yeah. Well, this is the prairie trail, yeah. When you make a left way up there, you end up on Hebron Trail to Hebron. Yeah, this is a nice run. It's, to go out to get ice cream. That's a nice run. Isn't it so much nicer now that there's leaves on the trees? The last time we went riding, it was like we were in a morgue. Everything was brown and cold and yeah. No, it was the spring when we did this Plains River Trail. We had a 20-mile-an-hour headwind the whole way. Yes, that's what, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you could get a bowl of chili. They do have food besides ice cream. The usual hamburger place stuff. Well, that didn't go too bad. I don't mind 173. There's enough shoulder, and you can time it. There isn't that much traffic that you can, get off of the shoulder, because that's where all the crap is to get a flat tire. I don't like being on the shoulder though. What's that?
I'm on the shoulder because the dirt and things are flowing from top.
Oh yeah.
It is clean highway people there.
Well, when you're going south, and you can see the sparkles from the glass, and as the summer goes on. In the wintertime, I think with the snow plows, they push the snow and all the debris at the same time.
Yep.
This is feeling uphill here. My legs are tired. It's a long one for well, this is our second ride. I didn't have to do much pedaling on that other thing. I just wanted to get back on my old bike. You gotta say, this is much quieter than that gear drive station. Otherwise, it's pretty nice fun. It's a motor like this motor, but while different, it's thicker, and there's gears in there, a planetary system, I think they call it, to, I guess, give it more torque. But the less strain you put on an electric motor, the less electricity you use. So they put gears. That's why that thing can burn rubber. But I don't want to do that because they're probably plastic gears. Hello. Some of the areas we went through back there before we had to get on 173 smelled really good back on those sites. The different kinds. And some things smelled familiar, but I don't know what it was. I could smell it again. But I don't have a front fender. Yeah, there's this is also for horses. In the wintertime, snowmobiles. It's part of McHenry County Conservation Department. How's it going, Paul?
Is it going? It's going.
Yeah, it's going. We haven't crossed the bridge yet. What's with that?
Maybe somebody crossed one.
Dude. So it's kind of my own made-up trail. Well, unless you're in a park, you're gonna go on from park to park, basically. Like the Millennial Trail, there you go between people's houses on the side streets and behind their backyard, and you're in another forest preserve. I wish I had 1.5 on my tree setting. 1.5 would be perfect. Well, we're going uphill here too. We're getting close to Noah City. I believe when the trail changes going straight, we just cross the state line. But I'm not sure. Yeah, the little park that has nothing but a playground. They call it a park.